Alrighty, welcome. Today we are doing 5 dungeons slash trials slash... So, 3 dungeons, 1 trial, 1 raid in a row. We are doing Neverreap right now, which is helping out the Sonu Vanu, I believe, like the nice Birdman, Owlman quest, Owlman people, the ones that aren't trying to kill us at every step of the way. We're on a series of floating islands. We have a gunbreaker tank, ninja, and black mage. I welcome you to Neverreap, brave netherling. Take thunder eggs in hand. Place thunder eggs on an altar of the clouds, and winds will swirl and carry you deeper into Neverreap. But be warned, for there are great dangers await. So we've taken the eggs, and we're off. Of course, as usual, groups don't wait for people who want to read. There's a flying Wamura. A couple, what are these? So, basically a big moth. And then a couple also flying smaller creatures that look like birds. They're just birds. They're just birds. Baby birds. They're birds. Did I mention they're birds? Just buzzards. Ain't nothing but a thing. And then you place an egg into the altar, and then you can jump into the swirling, windy vortex to get catapulted to the next platform. Once again, some birds. Looks like a little puck. Birds, etc. There are tornadoes that will kind of patrol the area, and avoiding them is helpful. Otherwise, you're knocked up. Okay. Yeah, the tornadoes have a set patrol area. They don't chase somebody, so avoiding them is not the hardest thing in the world. It's just a thing. You know, there's cone attacks, there's circle attacks. Just be wary, be aware of what's going on. Who's your daddy? Hoosier, daddy. Who's your daddy? That's cute. And then we have to place another thunder egg on a cloud altar in order to jump into another wind vortex. And our first boss, Nunyanunk, a flying kind of parrot-like thing. He will bathe the area in clouds, and you're supposed to look for his shadow and attack it. Oh, there he is. Alright. Oh, it's got some circular AoEs. You want to kill these feathers, probably. Casting a dot on him is probably not really doing anything at all. Yeah, kind of like a big old parrot sort of thing. A bit, the head is hard to describe. I think it's got like some point blank circular AoEs, but... Where's your shadow, baby? Where's your shadow? As long as it's cloudy, I think you're taking dropsy, is damage over time thing. Feathers rain from the sky. Oh, maybe my dots would be good. It's kind of like a bluebird. It's long tail feathers, beautiful blue wings. The face has kind of a long beak, like the kind of beak you would see on a bird that needs to protrude deep into bark or whatever to find the grubs or whatever. I don't know. don't need either of those things, but I cast Greed and... Okay, now we got some Owlmen. Generally want to kill the ones that are casters first. Got some totems. Do some AoE stun. That's fun. Stun fun. Honestly, I really do want to play Gunbreaker. A lot of their things are about self-healing, so you're mitigating through basically like re-healing yourself. But okay, we got a big treant. We got some wasps. You want to kill the wasps because they have Final Sting. Final Sting is very bad. Oh god, am I hit by this AoE from the tree? The tree has a big AoE. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, good idea, bud. This is stupid. This is very stupid. Did I mention you're stupid? This is very stupid. They have Final Sting, dude. This guy drops from... Yep. I let the tank know that they all have Final Sting. Apparently they haven't watched the video. I was gonna resurrect him, but he just chose to respawn himself, so... So yeah, the tank died. He pulled 2.5, 3 groups. And there were like 4 bees, and they all have Final Sting. I mean, I did make a choice. Okay, so Kanu Vanu will... Hold on, I gotta cleanse this. We'll target a character, a player at random, with a poison that you want to make sure... You got it? Okay. That you want to make sure that you cleanse, because it's powerful. It does good damage. Just cleanse it as early as you can, as soon as, whatever the thing is. And then he'll also spawn these totems. And the more you spread out, the less likely it is for the totems to get hit by his totem chant, which is this circular AoE. But if the totems are going to get hit by the chant, then you simply pick them up and move them away. If a totem is hit by the chant, then it basically makes him invulnerable until the totem is killed. That's annoying, so just pick up the totems. I don't know how much damage the totems can take, so just not having to spend time doing that, I guess, would be nice. Anyway, and we're on to the next area. Another cloud altar, which we're placing an egg on, and it will create land for us to walk across finally. So land just kind of comes out of this watery area. We got wasps, which once again have Final Sting. They're gonna look like bees. They have the word wasp in them. So I guess they do. I'm just gonna keep healing you until it seems like I might do a quick heal. Oh shit. There will also be these pillars of water, water spout kind of things that continue. If you stand in them, you just get a dot on you, dropsy. It's not a lot of damage. We have to kill all these things to make them the next land appear, and then we have some Dalmals, which I remember fondly from Final Fantasy XI. I didn't fight them a whole lot when it came to level parties, but I know them pretty well. They have an AoE heal that's pretty cool that you can learn as a blue mage. Oh, you're just gonna get hit by all the wasp things, aren't you? Oh, I'm in dropsy. Hold on. I'm out. I just chose to continue spamming Tier 1 instead of my AoE stun, which is more fun, but I think the stun might not be conducive to keeping everybody alive, especially because it's all focused on the tank, but whatever. If the tank pops a cooldown then. Okay, so we have this kind of sky that looks more like a geodesic, like blue lit up kind of dome thing, blue, black, grays and stuff. And then from the ground swirls this large serpent with a very like open, gaping mouth with kind of like a lower gullet. And two like little wings that aren't going to have any merit, but Waukion is his name. And I'll try to map out what's going to happen in this fight. So there's a target marker on Who's Your Daddy. Don't know what it does. It's just... Oh, they have to kill the ad that the Divine missed. That's easy. Okay. We got some Divine Gale ads that have spawned. And then while the ads are up, the boss will just kind of patrol, run around the room. You just don't want to be hit by him running around. Oh gosh, now he's going to knock back. You want to stand close to the boss in an area that will not... It's going to knock you back. So you want to make sure... Oh god, I got hit by a tornado. Okay. You want to make sure that you're not knocked back off the platform. So you stand as close to the boss as possible. And in a position where you're going to be knocked back into the widest expanse. Oh, that tornado has a large hitbox. It's really annoying. So yeah, if it's in the middle of the, if he's in the exact middle of the room when he starts to cast it, you stand on either side of him. If he's off to the right a little bit, you want to stand to the left of him. You know, just okay. This tornado shit has a larger hitbox than it really should. The Divine Mists have spawned again. You want to kill them all before they do something. I don't know what it is. The tornado hitbox is stupid. And they're knockback, but he's off to like one side a little bit, so you want to stay on the other side of it. It's easy peasy. And like every other boss, he falls to the ground and becomes incorporeal, just explodes into ether. And that is Neverreap, I think that was. As always, give accommodation to the one who you think should be accommodated. Sorry, that was a bad impersonation of 4-player squad gaming. Let's see if there's a cutscene. I believe I have a quest for this. I do. Where is this? Turn in? Let's just take the turn. Let's just take a teleport over to Oxundu, which I believe is the really only camp of Owlkin that are our friends. And I believe it might be the chief we're talking. No, it's the guy next to the chief. Sanu Vanu. So we'll get the quest here too. Netherling wears the triumphant look of one who weathers the storm. You returned from Neverreap with the Wakion scale, yes? This Sanu knows. Hand over the Wakion scale we gained from that last boss. Netherling bears the scale, and it is a mighty one indeed. Fashion a mask from this, and Zundu Chief will command the authority of a furious storm of lightning. But that is not all Netherling accomplishes. No, Netherling chases the cruel Vundu from Neverreap, returns halcyon winds to our sacred land. We Zundu are not like our cruel Vundu brothers, gentle like a spring breeze. We welcome Netherlings with open wings. Sanu's heart is warmed by the gentle sunlight of your friendship. Promise us that you will remain a friend to the Zundu for many, many seasons to come. Okay, so get me a notepad, please. Never reap and reap what you sow. Okay. That's the end of this video. Let me make sure that I take Neverreap off my list so I don't do it again. I've done that so many times. And I've watched videos for all these fights, so I know more or less what I'm doing. I can more or less tell you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. But obviously there are shorter videos to like show you what the things are. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time soon. 1 of 5 done.